Hey guys, it's Mike again, back with Foxes Abroad, and I'm working on the coupe this weekend on a Saturday. And looking in my engine compartment while I was fixing my dual spark, I looked inside and I saw my belts. And looking at it, you can see that they're pretty shiny. And one of the things I came to notice, even though the adjuster is within the middle of its range, the belts here for the tensioner and the water pump are really close together. And so close, I got this little piece of cardboard here and try to slip it in between the two. And there's some, I can get it in there, but there's some drag. So they're just, you know, getting a little too close for comfort. I think I got pretty tight in there now. So if I pull this back, yeah, I can get it back out. That's kind of where it wants to run. But yeah, these belts right in here are kissing. I think as it's going around and demands are changing, I can get that cardboard through there, but they are touching every now and then, and it's shining up the teeth. So what I got, looking through my stash of stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the size of the water pump pulley. So I've tried to get different belts on before. 168 is a little too long. That's what this is. The 163 is the one that's on there. And the 153 is too short. I can't get it over the pulleys. And there's nothing in between those sizes, between the 153 and the 163. So what I'm going to do is don't want to change the crank pulley because I got a nice underdrive crank pulley on it. This is a stock one off my 85 GT. I had powder coated. I'm not going to use that. This is about a traditional underdrive water pump pulley. This is a stock, I think it's date mark 91 water pump pulley. And this is a 91 water pump pulley that I powder coated. So I think I'm going to try this on there. I think the smaller pulley will move the belt down a little bit out of the way and allow that not to happen anymore. So yeah, I'm going to pull this off and show you the size difference in pulleys, and then I'll put it back together and see what I got, because can't change this one. Don't want to change this one. I bought kind of those one-way bearing things to put on there. I don't think anybody's ever done that yet on a Fox. So, but I got that off of eBay. I did a lot of research to find that, and that's standard. And that's what we're going to try and see what it gives me. I'll be back with you in a second. Here is the water pump pulley I just pulled off. And it's a nice aluminum anodized black pulley, but size comparison, this will give us not much change in ratio, but it should give us the little bit of clearance that we need, so I'm not rubbing belts. Even that, let's see, this is even smaller than this March pulley is, but yeah, if this doesn't clear, there's still the 93 Cobra pulley, which is even a little bit smaller diameter. But I think this is going to be good enough to give us what we want. Plus it's nice and powder coated, and it should work great. So let's get it fitted. Alright guys, and like that, we're all buttoned back up. So if you can get in there and see now. Can you see? Where are we at? And there's significant gap in there now. So let me see if I can get in here. I'll do some stills or something. Yeah. So there's that. So I'm kind of glad I got in here, because I found out the bracket was loose to the heads and the block for the alternator, so I snugged up those 3 bolts. I mean, that's kind of what you get when you powder coat stuff. When you put it together and it gets hot a couple heat cycles, if the powder coat is really thick like this one was, it can compress a little bit and cause things to get a little loose. But I did have to go to the smaller sized belt, the 153, so I'm glad I had it. It puts me in a little bit of the range here, toward the minimum range, but the tension is the tension, and it should work good. So, alright, another job for the weekend, and hopefully something that'll never come back to bite me in the end. So I'll catch you guys in a later video, unless you guys want me to talk about that alternator pulley or something like that. So it's something you can do for your own car, but because it's like what my 2012 GT has, what a lot of modern cars have for alternators, have those clutching pulleys. So when you shift, your RPMs can drop a lot faster without belts squealing and whipping and things like that. So, all right, catch you guys in the next video.